Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full review comparison between the Google Nexus 5 versus the Samsung Galaxy J5. Now, I honestly thought that this could be a very nice comparison because of the price. Of course, Nexus 5 is not yet available in, they have officially ended its sale, so you can't really buy the Google Nexus 5 unless you buy a used one from eBay if you are outside, or also you can visit some mobile shops in Pakistan if you live in Pakistan, and you can buy a used Nexus 5 because it's a pretty nice phone. Still have 6.0 Marshmallow coming up, and it is running that developer preview 3 mode, so probably you will receive the official version pretty soon. So yeah, it's a pretty nice comparison. In terms of the price of a used Nexus 5, you're gonna get it around like $250 to $200 in between that price, and this one will cost you around $210, at least in my country, which is around 21,500 PKR. And this is a gold color. Gold color might cost you a little bit more money, but maybe it's gonna be having the same price as the black and white variant. So that was the price, and let's just compare them in terms of the build quality here first of all. So as you can see, the Nexus 5, it has this hard plastic finish here. It doesn't feel that much of like plasticky feeling like if we use Samsung Galaxy J5. And on the sides you can see it is fully made up of plastic on the sides too. So and you can see that that I had an accident basically, and it's kind of like a little bit bent, but still it's working fine, so it's kind of like more durable. I don't have any accident with the J5, thankfully, but as you can see that it is also using full plastic, but gold color looks really awesome. If we compare them side by side, the Galaxy J5 is actually slimmer, which is coming at around 7.9 versus the Nexus 5, which is 8.5 millimeter. But honestly, there's not like a big difference here when you hold both phones in the hand like this. So yeah, that's that in terms of the thickness. And also with the Nexus 5 you get only one SIM card slot, while here you can insert 2 SIM cards with this plastic body. You can also remove the back cover and also insert 2 SIM cards and the SD card. Good thing Samsung has kept this feature alive in their mid-range tier phones. And also we can remove the battery and we can insert any other substitute battery, so that's pretty nice, removable back. So that's a good thing that comes with plastic build phones. You can actually remove the back. That's pretty nice. So taking a look here in the software section on both phones, if I unlock here, my Nexus 5 is running, as I told you, it is 6.0 Marshmallow. You can see that it looks pretty similar to Lollipop, but we have some few changes in terms of the app drawer, in terms of some internal options, some new features and all that. We might see some new things in the official variant maybe, but you can see that we got some pretty nice options here to check out. System UI tuner that comes with this. I mean, the Nexus 5 will have like direct updates from Google to the latest version, so you're not gonna have any problem about worrying about software updates. But on the other hand, the Galaxy J5 runs 5.1.1 Lollipop, and it's likely that it will stay on this version for more time because I mean, it's a pretty optimized version, so I don't have any problem with the software. I don't really want this to get updated, you know, only when the update will be really really well made for this one. I mean, when it's gonna be really available. So it is 5.1.1 Lollipop, and the update will available later because first it will be released on the big phones like Galaxy Note 5, the S6 and all that. So but on the Nexus 5 you'll receive 6.0, 6.0.1, 6.1.1, whatever the update will be. So this is pure. Some people say that it's boring, it becomes boring. Some people say that it is very good in terms of the speed and all that. It's not bloatware wise, it's pretty cool. So that in terms of speed, I've done another video, you can check my channel out for that. It should be up pretty soon, so we'll do a lot of comparison there in terms of speed between these two phones. So speaking of the speed here, internal wise, both phones have pretty nice processors. The Nexus 5 has Snapdragon 800, which was a former flagship processor in most of the flagships like Galaxy Note 3, so it will likely that it will be having better performance in terms of the benchmarks than the Snapdragon 410, which is a 64-bit chipset. But definitely you're not going to notice the lag in terms of general UI, not even in the 6.0 Marshmallow. So you can see very smooth. And also I don't really care about the benchmarks and all that, because both are pretty nice in terms of daily real life speed. That's what really matters. So, and also if we talk about the gaming will look better on the Nexus 5 with its better GPU, especially Adreno 330, which seems to be handling games like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas pretty fine. And if we talk about the camera here, the camera is actually 5 megapixel on our Galaxy J5. I mean, in terms of the camera, hands down, the Galaxy J5 does better job here. It has really improved front camera, while as compared to the Nexus 5, we get like 1.2 megapixel camera. So front camera here can record 1080p HD video. We do get a flash on the front cam. I can just show you here. So that is one of the most amazing feature of this J series. So while here we get a normal Google camera app, which has like pretty selective features like camera, lens blur, panorama, and photo spare. Both phones can record 1080p HD video. We got 13 megapixel sensor versus 8 megapixel sensor. You can see we got more sensors there, and same with the front camera, which can go 1080p here versus 720p here. So very less option as compared to this one. Very feature rich. I mean, definitely you will not going to have like latest version of Android, but you will have a lot of features from Samsung, even with the little bit older version. So that is pretty nice. Camera wise, hands down, the J5 is definitely providing us really nice features. So I also did a full camera comparison. You can check that out on my channel. Lastly, if we talk about the battery, so here we have 2300 milliamp battery, which I say it's pretty bad actually. What I've experienced, I was an Nexus 5 user for about like 4 months when I was in like second semester. So I was using it as my main phone, and I always had to charge it, and it never lasted a day. So I mean, a good phone should have to last a days or so. So of course this one will improve maybe in the official version, while our Samsung Galaxy J5 here is going to give you pretty nice battery life. One of the best thing is the standby. When it is in your pocket and all that, you're not going to notice any funny battery drainage, so it's going to be pretty stable. As you can see, Wi-Fi is connected. I was using it in terms of playing a little bit games, and then also Facebook and some other stuff, and then some standby, so it's giving me really stable time of battery. I don't know if I've like charged it for like I mean like 2 days ago maybe, so it was like on standby for about 18 hours maybe in between that, and it is really stable. So yeah, it's gonna give you better battery life, it's gonna give you a better camera, it's gonna give you more features in Android, and definitely it's gonna give you micro SD card, dual SIM card, removable back. So there's a lot of reasons to consider the Samsung mid-range over the Nexus 5. I might do a video separately on this topic, that whether you should buy mid-range phones or former flagship phones. So it's gonna be a good video to teach you guys all that. So currently the J5 is looking strong, but if you don't care about the removable back and all that, you can go with the Nexus 5, a used Nexus 5. If you're getting it in a good price, then it can be a better deal. 8 megapixel camera, and also 1.2 megapixel front camera. Camera wise, it's a downside, but it will give you latest version of Android. It has a little bit better processor. So yeah, that's about only the reasons why you should go for the Nexus 5. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. This video is getting a little bit too long. I never thought that it will go this long, but yeah, I have to explain everything to you guys, and if I miss anything, if anything that you guys want to know, do let me know in the comment section down below, or you can message me on my Facebook page. Please like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.